This is the beautiful and very windy Greek island of Kea. Just an hour's ferry ride from the mainland of Greece and very close to Athens. Look at this. You can see more islands out there. Hi there, Kalimera. Good morning. This is Kea Island. I just went to a bakery right there, got some spanakopita and cheese pie, and I'm now walking over to the rental car and someone who has joined me here in Greece. Once again, Anna from Mexico and New Mexico. We last met on the island of Kauai, Hawaii. And she is at the market getting a couple of things there. We explored the island yesterday, but I just filmed those couple of clips. And so today we're going on a hike to the ruins of the ancient city of the island. It's apparently about 3 kilometers or 2 miles one way. And then there's the ancient ruins right by a beach, so it sounds really ultimate. This is the port town. You can see a ferry out there. We met up at the Athens airport 2 days ago and then caught a ferry, 1 hour, €11.50, direct from Lavrio to Kea here. So this is one of the closest islands, really it's like the closest island to Athens, and yet it is surprisingly quiet and peaceful, and I really like it. What we saw yesterday, that cool village where there was the Lion of Kea from the 6th century BC, and then the main town, Hora town, there in the interior of the island, and then we went to a nice beach after that. And so it is a really like relaxed, chilled out, cool island, a lot mellower than, you know, Mykonos or something like that. Not as exquisitely beautiful, but still it looks really nice. There's quite a bit to see. This is an underrated island as far as I'm concerned. I'm just really surprised that it isn't busier, being just an hour from Athens. But you can't get here direct by ferry from Piraeus, the main port of Athens, and so I guess that brings down the tourism, especially foreign tourists. But it's only a 30-minute drive from Athens airport to Lavrio port, and then ferries go daily from there to here. So this is my 52nd Greek island. Pretty awesome. We have today and then tomorrow taking the ferry back to Lavrio and then going into Athens for a couple of days and then heading out to other islands. So let's do it. Let's go see a bit more of Kea. So Anna isn't quite ready to be in the video yet, but I'm going to show you our food for lunch here, and then you'll see her a little later. So that's like a cheese and I think something else pie and a little spinach bites. And then this is leftover baklava from yesterday. A lot of this we bought yesterday. The best baklava I've had. Milk, some little macaroons, some chips. That's leftover spanakopita from yesterday. And then these are really good. I'm not even sure if it's granola, like with oats, or nuts. Maybe a mix of both. I couldn't quite tell eating them yesterday, but they were also super good. So, we are at an interesting place here in the middle of the island that I stopped at yesterday when we were driving, and so I decided to stop here again to eat lunch. So, looks like that is probably an oven. Old oven. So, old ruins here, and then classic blue and white church here, which is open, so we can look inside. It has the key. Oh my gosh, that was a massive, like, centipede, I think. Either that or a little tiny snake, but the way it was wiggling, where did that guy go? Holy moly, another thing to look out for, because it looked like maybe one of those dangerous centipedes or millipedes or whatever. Anyways, here's the very cute church, and once again, candle lit. There was a candle lit when I was here yesterday. It's just kind of mysterious how often I go into these churches and there's a candle burning, and yet I have never entered one and there was a person inside. So we have a year, 1949. And there, 1924. And then there's also this building that is obviously older. I don't want to step on that arch, that could collapse. So probably this building corresponds with the oven, and they're older, and then the watching for snakes. The church is more recent, early 20th century. Maybe there was an older church there before, and then the church was built on top of a previous church or something. And then, okay, big old spider. Pretty sure those things are probably harmless, but not certain. Oh, was this maybe a church? With the arch like this? Yeah, maybe this was the church, and then they built a new one next to it. Not sure. Anyway, pretty cool ruins here. A real taste of the past. All right, time to munch and then get to the trailhead to do the hike. Looks like an old animal barn, maybe still in use, and a little garden going. A little hard to tell if this is just volunteer like weeds, or it looks, you know, it's in rows, but what is this that you would intentionally grow it? Anyway, nice green looking garden there, and here is the trailhead parking lot. So 40 euros for the rental car there. We got it for a couple of days. So here's where we are going. Karthaia, ancient city that is on a beach. 40-minute hike, about 2 miles, I guess. It is the coming back up the hill in the sun that is going to be the intense part later when we're more tired, but we'll have time to just kind of hang out down there, relax, swim, etc. So Anna will be in the video soon. She's just working up to it. So a bit of good news about this hike is that we so far are hiking kind of mostly in the shade. It's not too exposed. Well, we'll see what happens around the corner. Also, just amazing views and lots of old, you know, some caves there. Hard to tell exactly what is human made. You have the rock walls, the terraces, and I did see lots of old rock buildings coming here. Looks like probably more out there. I would love to do the hike on that other side, but that's not the way to get back to the car, and I don't see a trail there anyway. Okay, now we're straight in the sun, but there's a nice cool breeze, you know, because it's spring, so it's not crazy hot yet. Can't wait to see the ancient city. So here we have some clear buildings. Must be old farmers or goat herders' shacks.
I guess you cannot have guns in Mexico legally.
Really? Pretty much nobody can have guns in Mexico?
I say legally.
Legally, exactly. Lots of narcos. Lots of narcos have guns.
Do you think that they are legally?
Probably not.
I guess the guns that the narcos have are provided by the U.S.
Yeah, very likely. Very likely.
Yeah.
So, spring, 30 meters. We should go check that out. And then there it says Karthaia in Greek, the ruins, and there in English, Karthaia, 700 meters. But let's take a look at the spring first. I guess it must be probably a cold spring, not a hot spring. And there's water. Look at that. Whoa, that's one of the biggest spiders I've seen. Look at that guy. Hello there. And then some sort of little shack. Oh, it's for probably goats to drink. Trough for animals. And then, oh, is this a little shrine? Oh no, it's just a watering spot as well, with water in there. Ah, and then the trail continues up that way. Wow, so you can get up there. Amazing. All right, let's get to Karthaia and go see Anna. So it's like a safari zoo. Not just native to Mexican animals, other animals.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, in California, we have one like that. That my mom and brother have been on. but I haven't done it. So I've never done any kind of a safari
Yeah, but we'll be
that I can think of.
in a real safari in Africa. The real thing.
Yeah, that would be great to do an African safari. I've absolutely got to do it sometime. I've absolutely got to do it sometime.
Yeah. Then if you hear that someone is laughing, you was like, oh.
If I hear an animal laughing,
Yeah. You was
then I'll know I'm about to see the hyena. Yeah.
You know, once in the Irapuato Zoo,
Yeah.
I was there with my cousins and my aunt. And one of my cousins, he was like 5 years old. But sometimes he was like some kind of crying baby very often.
Uh-huh.
And we were there, and I don't know why, but the giraffe sneezed. Are you filming?
Yeah.
And I will tell you later.
I'll stop. Okay, you have to hear the story that Anna was not wanting to tell for some reason, but it's a good story. So, do you want to tell it or should I?
Okay, you can tell if you have better English than me.
So, her cousin was at a zoo in Irapuato, Mexico, which is where Anna's from. And there was a giraffe nearby, and the giraffe sneezed, and a big, like, glob of snot flew through the air and landed on her cousin, who was like a 5-year-old boy or something. Man, that would be like traumatizing. Never want to go to a zoo again.
No, giraffes. They are dangerous.
Yeah, everything they do is big.
Yeah.
So we're in this really nice shaded bush tunnel. And we must be getting really close to the beach and the ancient city by now. And we are getting very close. I guess maybe Stavrodoki is where we came from. And then Karthaia, and then up this way, Chavunya. And here, another cool tree tunnel and a big rock. Where is the sea? I am so ready to jump in it. Oh, and we got an old building or wall. We have arrived. Look at this. The ancient theater. All right. We'll see more of that later. First, let's go to the sea. Relax, take a swim. I have a nice cold Alpha beer in the backpack here. And Anna will finally appear in the video. We have a church. Looks like a nice little beach. Oh yeah. Oh man, this is absolutely one of the best Greek hikes I've been on. So ultimate. That trail, especially with all the shade. And then nice beach, and then ancient ruins. It's like the whole package. Oh! That is more of the ruins up there. I can see an old Greek column, pillar. And a really nice beach. I mean, you know, not like the best, but really clean looking water, no garbage, mix of sand and pebbles. I am definitely getting wet. Unfortunately, once again, I didn't bring my GoPro camera that I use to film underwater. Need to get in the habit of that now that it's warming up, but you can get a little view of the water. Looks like there's a boat around the corner there. Oh yeah, this is amazing. We are definitely going to just relax here for a good little while this afternoon. So here's Anna. So this is Anna's first time to Greece. She's only been here for 48 hours so far. Only seen the Athens airport, the Lavrio port, and Kea. Certainly not the best of Greece, but what are your impressions so far?
Oh, I like it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So far you think Kea is pretty nice?
Yeah, but I really dying to look to see Athens and
Santorini and maybe Mykonos,
Yeah.
like the big, main destinations, the popular. I mean,
Classic or something.
yeah, they're popular for a good reason. The views at Santorini meet and exceed the hype. I mean, Santorini is, certainly one of the most popular islands, and for very, very good reason. There's just nothing at all like it. So we will definitely get there. I think this will be my either 5th or 6th time to Santorini, and I need to tell the story of all those because most of the times I didn't really go there intentionally. Like, there's kind of random stories for each time I ended up on Santorini, but this time will definitely be intentional. So there was another animal story that Anna told that's so funny. Do you want to try to tell it?
Yeah. So
Okay.
one day I guess I was in Xcaret or something by Xcaret, and
It's on the Yucatan, kind of near
Yeah.
Playa del Carmen.
Yeah.
It's like all these rivers and...
Yeah, it's like aquatic park or something like
Yeah.
that. And I was laying down in some part of the sand next to the beach where it says here begins the deep sea or something for the snorkeling. Just I was laying down. I was a nice shade. And I don't know why suddenly I have a stingray on top of me. So I was like,
So she was like kind of partly in the water where it's very shallow and
Yeah.
sandy, and then somehow
yeah.
the ray ends up right over you.
Yeah, I was like
And then
trying
say
to
what
move
happens next.
And then I tried to push it out of me and then open its mouth, and then my hand was into the mouth with saliva and the tongue. I was like, no.
She put her hand into a stingray's mouth,
Well, I wanted
trying to get it off of her,
Yeah.
because it was like a blanket on top of you, basically,
yes,
right?
Yes.
Yeah. And how long was it like touching you for? Like 30 seconds or something?
Yes,
Or...
less than a minute, I don't know.
And finally it swam away.
Yeah.
That would be so freaky.
What would you do?
Probably what you did. Whatever you have to do to get it off you. I wonder if you just froze and did nothing, would it have maybe just kind of kept swimming and gone away? Or it's hard to, you don't really know what to do in that
But
situation.
I was
So
mostly in the sand, so I don't know how it jumped from the water.
you mean it was out of the water?
Yeah.
It was out of the water
maybe
on top of
maybe
you.
my legs were in the water, but the other part.
So it kind of like swam up your legs and then got right on top of
Yeah.
you. That is just one of the craziest.
Like yeah. I don't
That's
know.
almost as crazy as having a giraffe sneeze on you.
Funny story, but yeah, when they are happening.
Strange but true. All right, we're going to hang here. Definitely get in that just lovely looking water. And then go see the ancient city. That's what we're talking about. Yamas. Go for it. It's not so cold and it's not the best beer, so it's not going to be amazing, but... Danine pola ala ine arkata. That means in Greek, it's not a lot, but it's enough. So I'm not sure which island that is out there. I need to check my phone. But it must be either Kithnos or Syros. I know that Kithnos is the next island south of Kea here. I was on Kithnos last year. And then I think Syros is nearby. Anna is resting, sort of taking a nap. She's still getting over the jet lag. So I'm just going to explore around the ruins of Karthaia here, which was a city from the 8th century BC to the 6th century AD. So 1300 to 1400 years of a thriving city here. The theater, located at the foot of the southwestern slope of the Acropolis of Karthaia. So I guess that is the Acropolis up there. The theater is a relatively small and simple monument dated to the mid-4th century BC. And then the baths. In early Christian times, a large bath complex was constructed over a large part of the theater, and beyond that it had various phases and underwent several modifications. The construction of the Roman baths destroyed a large part of the stage of the theater. So, 4th century BC would be the, fully Greek era, and then the Romans came and conquered and Rome and Greece kind of integrated. But this is a true Greek theater, I guess. Man, like about a millennium from the 4th century BC to, 6th century AD, 1,000 years of performances, speeches, music, theater, etc. happened here. So I guess this could be part of the bath complex. All right, let's head up to the Acropolis. And then you have these various buildings here by the beach. Not sure what they are. Built in like the old style. Were they some sort of old building that was then sort of modernized a little bit, like 20th century, or built more recently but in the old style? Oh, is this rock? Or yeah, this is all rock. None of it is driftwood. But then wood there. So obviously this is fairly recent, and then different style there in the white, and then something up there as well. So various phases of construction here. And so the water was just perfect, absolutely clear, nothing in it, no seaweed. Okay, which way? Looks like here. Ancient Karthaia. In antiquity, 4 city-states flourished on the island of Chios. Kea is Chios. Aeolus. So Aeolus is still called that now, and that is the Hora, the main town in the interior of the island, where I showed the lion of Kea at the very beginning of the video. And then Karthaia, Caressia, and Poesia. Karthaia is located on the southeast coast, named after polis, the ancient Greek word for city. The few prehistoric finds do not suggest constant human activity in the area. The first settlement goes back to the 8th century BC. It developed gradually into a large and prosperous city-state with approximately 1,500 inhabitants. Okay, good to know. So, really, a small town. And look at that white marble. Just beautiful. And oh, another quite nice and larger beach right there. Look at this. We have steps. Are these 2,500 years old? Look at that. Awesome beach there. Cool looking old stone shack. And what a trip to see these classic Greek columns in the middle of nowhere. I mean, this was an advanced civilization, to be constructing these just perfect blocks. I wonder if there was any kind of reconstruction here, probably as far as putting some of the blocks back together. Okay. I am guessing that some of these are newer, that they used to fill in order to create a little bit more of a, real wall structure. So maybe these are the old ones and these are new ones that they placed in here. Yeah, very curious to know what the real story here is, but I guess that will remain a mystery. Let's see what the sign says. The Temple of Athena, built around 500 BC, so older than the Parthenon in Athens, is the oldest known Doric peripteral temple in the Cyclades. Wow. So, Athens, Athena. Athens is, in Greek, it's Athena, the Greek goddess. Recently, 3 column shafts and a complete column with capital were restored. A column shaft in the southwestern corner and another in the west terron in order to enhance the third dimension of the monument. So yes, it sounds like some of these are not original. All right, time to go take another swim, relax a bit more, and then do the hike back up to the car. And so this is the path over to the other beach. Look at that water. This is really ultimate Greece right here. Kalimera, good morning. It is the next day. That is our rental car right there. Anna is in there, and we are all packed up and checked out of our hotel. I forgot to film dinner or make an outro goodbye clip from yesterday. So we are catching a ferry in a few hours back to Lavrio, which is the port near Athens, one of the ports, and then going into Athens for a couple of days. I will mention really quick our dinner last night. Had a good one. A moussaka, a soutsoukakea, which is sausages, and that came with spaghetti. And then Greek salad. I had an ouzo, she had a red wine, and all of that came to just 35 euros, so a good deal there. And so just wanted to show this really nice bay and beach. The water is looking seriously ultimate. Perfectly clear, no funky stuff in it. Nice and calm waters. So anyways, that is all from Kea. I likely won't actually film in Athens. I filmed many videos there before, and we're just there for 2 nights, 1 day for Anna to see the Parthenon and the major sites. So from there we will head out to the islands, likely Mykonos and Santorini, so that she can see those islands. So I'm not sure how much filming I will be doing from here. Probably a few random videos here and there. So that is it for Kea. More coming from the Greek islands.
Thank you.
Παρακαλώ.